Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Caleb Plitos, and today I wanted to show you guys this brand new GoPro that I just picked up, the GoPro Hero 7. I wanted to check it out, test it for the first time on this channel, and first time for myself. So I'm gonna see if I can get a lot of cool shots on the car and see what else we can do with it. So before we get started, I just wanted to go over the set that I purchased with this GoPro. I got this thing used on eBay, and I was able to get a very nice set here for relatively cheap. So I actually purchased two sets, everything from the tripod all the way over to this cord line right here. This was all one set that I purchased with the used GoPro, and then on this side I have the suction cup and everything that goes along with it that I would need for auto filming. To start over here, I have this tripod that came, actually it's a portion of this. It slides right into here, and this is used for obviously a tripod, anything you're gonna need that for. This also has an arm that attaches to it. You can extend it, just sort of like a selfie stick. On here we have, I believe this is called a gooseneck, where you can attach this portion here to maybe like a bike, something where you can't really get a good grip on any other accessory. And this is extendable and moves anywhere you want it to. This is obviously just a little handle to attach onto here or wherever so you don't lose your camera. This is a stick-on clamp, which goes into here, which allows this to be mounted to maybe like a helmet or something where there's going to be a permanent mounting point. This is just one of the attachments that helps to screw on and connect this portion right here to the actual mounting board. This is just a simple cord. You can use that to plug into anything that has a USB, basically, to download all the footage. This right here is the suction cup, which I'm going to be using a lot to attach onto my vehicle, both inside and outside for filming. Comes with this nice little case and a few different accessories up top here to really help get the best angle. I got all of this section right here for $160, which I think is a really good price. Brand new. The camera itself is $200 brand new, so I think I did pretty good for getting all these extras for a little bit cheaper. And this portion right here, I got everything here for $30. This I did buy it brand new on eBay. I bought this set on eBay as well, but overall I got everything for about $200, which I think is a pretty good starting point for filming. So I don't want to get too much into the actual features of the camera because I'm not extremely knowledgeable on this type of stuff, and I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. But for the most part, this camera, I know it is equipped with a dual microphone. It's pretty small, really light. It's got a nice look to it and a nice feel. Going into the actual settings, it has, if we can focus here, it's going to have picture, time-lapse, and video. Swiping up allows you to access all the old videos and footage that you had. Swiping right and left will help to get you from video to time-lapse to picture, whatever you prefer. Swiping down is going to give you your preferences. This is having a really hard time focusing. But here it's voice control, the sound, the speed, and then you can lock the screen, whichever way you prefer. The voice activation is actually a really cool feature because it makes it a lot easier. Maybe if the camera's mounted up there or something and I can't use it and get to it very well, I can use the voice control to do that. And let's see if we can try that out right now. GoPro, capture. GoPro, stop capturing. Yep, so that's how it works. It's really responsive, works pretty well. And haven't got to experience it to the full effect, but I'm excited to test that out even more.
So now's where the fun starts. I'm gonna get a bunch of exterior shots and really test out this GoPro and try to see how we can put it to good use. So I've never used this camera before, like I said, and I'm not sure how well you guys can actually hear me because of the skeleton case that's on the camera. I don't know if it's covering up the mics too much or anything like that. So I'll try to accommodate for that, speak as loud as I can, and hopefully that the car's not too loud. You guys can actually hear me pretty well.
So I've actually been meaning to purchase a GoPro for kind of a while. I wanted to get something that was going to provide me with some nice secondary shots for the channel. At this moment in time, all I do is I use my phone, and I'm thankful enough that my brother and a few of my friends, I know Zach, you guys have seen him on the channel a lot, have been super generous in letting me use some of their film equipment and helping me out with the filming process, because I'm really not that knowledgeable and I kind of have no idea what I'm doing. But after shopping around for a while, I found this wonderful set on eBay, and I'm really happy with the results so far. And a GoPro Hero 7, I believe that the company GoPro just released the Hero 8. So this is still a relatively new GoPro. It has good filming. I believe it shoots in 4K as well. 1080p, 60 frames per second, just anything that you're really gonna need. And make it worth its money. I was kind of weary on investing money into equipment and things like that for the channel, because I mean, I want it to pay off and I want to be able to put it to good use, and being a college student, I don't exactly have money coming out of my ears. So it was a kind of a tough decision to make, and hopefully it works out well so I can invest in more film equipment, hopefully a better vlogging style camera in the future, so that I'm not just shouting at my iPhone 8 the whole time. That I want to bring to the channel is I want to be able to expose and really show off the Grand Rapids car community. As I mentioned in my previous video when I talked about selling the Mustang, I moved to Grand Rapids. I lived in the east side of Michigan for a while, and then I moved back to Grand Rapids because this is where I go to school. I go to Grand Valley State University. So the culture of cars here is a lot different. The east side is really focused on American style cars because the big three auto manufacturers and makers, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, are all stationed there, and they kind of grew up there. So a lot of people work for the auto industry, and they're very partial to the American brand of cars. But on the west side of Michigan, that's not really the case. I notice a lot more. One of the big things I notice is that there are a ton of Porsches over here, which, I mean, Porsches are a dime a dozen on the west side of Michigan, but over on the east side of Michigan, they are extremely rare, in my opinion. So, you know, just that, and obviously there's a lot more cars, it's not just Porsches, but the culture over here is not partial to American cars nearly as much as the east side of Michigan, so I really want to be able to bring something new to the channel. So that's going to be it for this vlog, guys. I really appreciate you checking it out. I hope you enjoyed the new footage, and hopefully I'm going to get better and be able to capture
capture more great, amazing things in the car community with this camera. I'm still very new to filming, so I know it was kind of a little rough, but thank you guys for checking it out. I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and gave this video a like. So if you're sticking with me, I'll see you next time.